Hi there, welcome to Cooking Fun Time, and I'm Simon, your host. Today we'll be looking at how to cook cupcakes in 5 easy steps. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 easy steps. But what cupcakes will we be cooking today? Oh my god! Man, what a nightmare. Feels like I've been stuck in a trance for 2 years. 2 years where I talk about retro homebrew and nobody cares. Weird. Anyway, it's Halloween, and what's scarier than moving boxes? Nothing. Nothing at all. Don't quibble. So with that in mind, let's have a look at Boxxle. This isn't a game that's really remembered by many, and that's a bit unfair, as despite its mind-numbing subject matter, it's actually a well put together puzzler. As well put together as a box, I guess. A good one. It doesn't even appear on Amazon UK, and there's even copies of Jimmy Connors for the links on there. Wait a minute, only 2 copies left. Developed by Thinking Rabbit, Boxxle was basically an attempt to get the Soko-ban series noticed in the West. The original Soko-ban was created in 1981 by Hiroyuki Imabayashi and found a home on the NEC PC 8801 the next year. It did very well too, selling 400,000 units before being published in the US by Spectrum Holobyte. Under the name Soko-ban, because clearly the word was too much for us Westerners to handle unless a dash was involved. Sorry, didn't mean to spook you there or anything. Anyway, this Game Boy iteration was made available in the US and Europe in 1990, and did, well, I think okay. In any case, this is a title with a rich plotline, which is as follows. You play as Willy, who has a job moving boxes around a warehouse. He's in love with Wanda, and to win her heart, he aims to make money moving crates around and that. Suck it, Shakespeare. So the basic gameplay is moving boxes around, and you may well have played a title like Boxxle before. It's a common addition in those hellish all-in-one consoles, if you've ever had the misfortune of being suckered in by one of those. I know I have. Sometimes at night I still hear the bleeps. So in each self-contained level you have to push all the boxes onto the allotted slots, marked with a dot. Sometimes there are only a few boxes, sometimes there are a lot more, but what you can always expect to find are boxes. So many boxes. You can push but not pull the crates, and there's sometimes only one way of completing stages correctly. So often one wrong move means having to start all over, as there's no undo button here. Dark Souls has nothing on goddamn Boxxle. Now you'll almost know if this game is for you if you look at this level setup and either run away screaming or start licking your lips in anticipation. I think it's safe to say the majority will fall into the former camp. And it doesn't matter how excited Willy is on the box, and he's perhaps a little too excited here, there's no denying this is a dry title, despite the occasional attempts at levity. It's not going to hold your hand, it's not going to set your imagination on fire, it's just going to offer solid, dependable brain teasing. In many ways, the Japanese box art has it right, depicting Willy looking a bit hacked off. That is, in all likelihood, what you'll be looking like for the vast majority of time playing the game. That's no surprise, as Soko-ban can actually be studied using computational theory. This basically means solving problems in Boxxle can be compared to the automated planning required by some autonomous robots. This is in part due to how many different branching paths and moves you can take to solve the larger puzzles and the range of tactics you can employ. If you don't believe me, there's a whole wiki dedicated to how Soko-ban is related to computational complexity theory and how it stood the test of time. The clearness of the rules, in combination with so many levels ranging from easy to extremely difficult, have made Soko-ban become a real classic. You too might become absorbed in the fascinating world of Soko-ban. I personally wasn't entranced, yet I still have a lot of respect for Boxxle. It has a huge amount of content, a simple password system, and some nice synthesized speech. There's even a level creator. Sure, it doesn't save your creations once the Game Boy has been turned off, but it's a cool feature to see implemented in 1990. It even received a sequel, called Boxxle 2 surprisingly. Sadly there's no subtitle like Revenge of the Foldening or Push It Real Good. It does see you pushing boxes to save Wanda from aliens, however, or something. Despite this promising setup, it ultimately involves just a whole lot more box pushing though. Boxxle is a title that's perhaps no longer relevant in this modern world of flashy, fast-paced mobile puzzlers, but it's certainly a welcome time capsule to a more innocent time when handheld gaming was built on robust mechanics and often unforgiving difficulty curves. Apart from the difficulty, it's not really that scary though. But how scary can a box really be? I always prayed that you would burn in the pits of hell, but I knew in my heart that hell would not have you. No. No! No!
Cooking Mama 2! Dinner with friends!